engineering mechanics. So first of all, yes, see what बच्चा हर चीज़ केवल फाड़ने में केवल पढ़ाई करते हैं ना, फाड़ते हैं. First of all, today we are going to start the engineering mechanics. Okay. First of all, we will know the engineering mechanics. Two types divided किया गया, that is static and dynamic. The static is the branch of engineering mechanics which deals with the force and their effects while acting upon the body at rest. The dynamic is that branch of the engineering mechanics which deals with the forces and their effects while acting upon the body in motion. It is further subdivided into following two branches, that is kinetic and kinematic. Kinematic. The kinetic is the branch of dynamic which deals with the body in motion due to the application of forces. And kinematic is the branch of dynamic which deals with the body in motion without taking into account the forces which are responsible for the motion. And what is force? Force क्या है? Force, it may be defined as an agent which produces or tends to produce, destroy or tends to destroy the motion of a body. A force while acting on a body may change the motion of a body, retard the motion of body, balance the forces already acting on the body, and give rise to the internal stress in a body. In order to determine the effect of a body acting on a body, we must know the following characteristics of a force: the magnitude of the force, the line of acting on the force, and the nature of the force, pull or push, and the point at which the force is acting. Okay, in MKS system, the unit of magnitude of the force is expressed in kilogram force, briefly written as kgf, and the SI system of units, the force is expressed in Newton, and it may be noted as 1 kgf is equal to 9.8 Newton. Resultant force, it is a single force which produces the same effect as produced by all the given forces acting on a body. The resultant force may be determined by the following three laws of force. The force may have three laws, that is क्या है, क्या है, parallelogram law of forces, triangle law of forces, and polygon law of forces. Parallelogram law of forces, it states that if two forces acting simultaneously on a particle be represented in magnitude and direction by the two adjacent sides of a parallelogram, then their resultant may be represented in the magnitude and direction by the diagonal of a parallelogram which passes through their points of intersection. Then the resultant is equal to p square into q square plus 2pq cos theta. Yes. Wow. तुम पूजा करो, आसन लगाओ, तुम भी आसन लगाओ बेटा, तुम भी आसन लगाओ, ब्रा करो. Then 10 alpha, okay, q sin theta by p plus q cos theta. Okay. Triangle of forces. It assumes that if two forces acting simultaneously on a particle be represented in magnitude and direction of मछली जल की रानी है।
पानी मछली को काटता है।
बताओ बेटा, लेमिस थ्योरम क्या? व्हाट इज लेमिस थ्योरम? हियर हाँ, सी लेमिस थ्योरम्स। It states that if three coplanar forces acting at a point B in the equilibrium, then each force is proportional to the sine of the angle between the other two forces. Mathematically, P by sin alpha is equal to Q by sin beta is equal to R by sin gamma. Okay, three forces, that is P, Q, R, and respective angles are alpha, beta, gamma. Okay, so now we can see the moment of a force. Moment of force, it is the turning effect produced by the force on a body on which it acts. The moment of a force is equal to the product of the force and the perpendicular distance of the force about which the moment is required and the line of action of the force. Okay, that is P into L. One, that is O, and if force is acting on a L distance, then the moment of force is equal to P into L. The unit of moment depends upon the units of force and the perpendicular distance. If the force is in Newton and the perpendicular distance in meter, then the unit of moment it will be Newton meters. Okay. Lemis theorem, we can remember that the P by sin alpha is equal to Q by sin beta is equal to R by sin gamma. See, P by sin alpha, P acting force and the opposite direction is alpha. R forces opposite direction is gamma. Q opposite angle is beta. Okay, so Lemis theorem can be written as P by sin alpha, P that force opposite alpha, sin beta, and sin gamma. Okay. मारी है। Okay. Center of gravity. What is the center of gravity? That is the point through which the whole mass of the body acts irrespective of the position of the body is known as center of gravity. In brief, it can be written as CG, center of gravity. Wow, good. The center of gravity of a uniform rod is at its middle point. The center of gravity G of a rectangular parallelogram lies on the point where its diagonal intersect. Okay. The center of gravity G of a triangle lies at a point where the three meridians of the triangle intersects. Shown in the 1.6. Okay. No. चलो बेटा सोने के लिए लेट्स गो टू स्लीप नाउ. Now we are going to sleep now. So
हो गया अपन
good night. Yes.
यहाँ पे बोलो
बोलो good night.
नहीं बोलो
Good night now. सोते हैं बेटा. राधा. नहीं. बाहर निकलो. फेंको बाहर. बाहर फेंको. तुम पढ़ाई भी नहीं करती है ना पढ़ने देती है.
गो गो निकलो गो निकलो गो बोले निकलो पानी निकला है
देखो बेटा पढ़ेगी तब तो अच्छे बनेगी, साइंटिस्ट बनेगी, इंजीनियर बनेगी. हाँ बेटा पढ़ाई करेगी ना.
पढ़ाएंगे पढ़ाई करेंगे
पढ़ाई करेगी. गुड. पढ़ाई करो. मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया.
बताओ ये बताओ क्यों
छोड़ दो चलो.
अरे करेंगे
पढ़ाई करेगी. पढ़ाई करो. अच्छा
कॉन्टैक्ट
हाथ उठाओ. हाथ उठाओ बेटा. हाथ उठाओ. Fiction. Effort required to move the body down inclined plane. नहीं बेटा रुको ना. Lifting machines. रुको ना बेटा. रुको ना. पढ़ाई नहीं करेगी. अरे रुको रुको. क्या डी एल्बर्ट प्रिंसिपल इक्वल टू एम ए.
हम पढ़ेंगे.
देखो न्यूटन्स लॉ ऑफ मोशन.
हम पढ़ेंगे
रुको ना. हाँ देखो ना हम तुमको पढ़ा रहे हैं. रुको ना. देखो न्यूटन्स लॉ ऑफ मोशन. व्हाट इज न्यूटन्स लॉ ऑफ मोशन. रुको ना. देखो ना. Newton law of motion it states that every body continues in the state of rest or of uniform motion in a straight line unless it is acted upon by some external force. In Newton's second law of motion it states that the rate of change of momentum is directly proportional to the increased force and stress
कलर प्लीज
हल्ला नहीं कर रहे बेटा, पढ़ाई कर रहे हैं।
कलर प्लीज
पढ़ाई कर ले, न्यूटन लॉ ऑफ मोशन देख लिया।
देखो ना
v इज इक्वल टू यू प्लस ए टी, देखो ना, वेलोसिटी इज इक्वल टू यू प्लस ए टी एंड s इज इक्वल टू यू टी प्लस हाफ ए टी स्क्वायर एंड v स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू यू स्क्वायर प्लस 2s एंड s इज इक्वल टू यू प्लस 2 by 2। चलो मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट डे, तब तक के लिए गुड नाइट।
कोको निकला है।